Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Oh, jeez. That was an accident. Actually kind of jump scared me a little bit. Okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday. Oh! I'm so excited that it's Friday, even though I have to work tomorrow. Hey, what's going on, guys? Let's get into some charts. We got Bitcoin doing its thing. Let's delete some of these thingies and replace them. 109,547 and 5 cents. David said GM, David. Let's see. We are potentially about to get a bullish cross over the moving average on the RSI. And let's go refresh our liquidation heat map and see where we're at. Lovely day today. Planning for another lovely day tomorrow. Lovely days all around. Teach you the Banana Pump song was a little anniversary special. All right, let's see. I'm kind of liking that. We got a little differentiation here. 110, 166. And then I'll go all the way up here. 111, 675. And then at the bottom, the lower portion, 108, 817. And the very bottom of that bad boy is 106, 674. Cool. Okay. So Bitcoin is very quietly sitting in the middle of that range still. So the only thing I don't like so far is this wick, because some folks sold quite a large chunk. However, that being said, we did have a very large options expiry today. So now that that's over with, I think we can move on. I believe just around 23 hours ago, there was a very large tariff surprise that the president announced. So that probably rocked markets a little bit too. But since it's a weekend, we might be able to breathe and play a little bit of catch up, play a little bit of recovery with our alts. Bitcoin dominance, interestingly enough, I just noticed, has officially rejected 59. What? What is this? How come nobody told me? This is very exciting. Hopefully it just goes down now, man. We talked about this. We literally talked about that. That's why I extended the purple line. I was like, what if this is a bearish retest? So if that does continue to the downside, we could genuinely, and I know people are sick of hearing about it. I'm sick of hearing about it. I'm sick of saying it. We could genuinely be looking at a potential alt-season fire starter right here. Tom Salk Scout said, Eric Trump says Q4 will be bananas. You know, today I found out, I don't know if it's one of the Trump sons, not Barron. Barron's a cool one. No offense to the other ones, but Barron's a cool one. The other two are like, eh. Like, I wouldn't buy a car from the other two. You know what I mean? Tariffs on couches and kitchen cabinets. I saw that. I'm like, damn. Oh no. I won't be able to import furniture now? What? That's what cracks me up the most about all of this stuff, dude. People are like, oh, tariffs are out of control. I'm like, looking at it, I'm like, what a-hole is worried about the price of their import cabinets going up? What? What are you saying to me? And then Powell's like, well, we don't know the effect that tariffs are going to have on inflation. None. Zero. Jerome. I can't. It makes me go a little bit boy. I get real passionate about my my Jerome Powell responses. I am feeling a little bit better today. I'm feeling a lot better today. I'd say I'm about 80% back to normal. I got some weird side effects that I need to discuss with you guys later. I've obtained like superhero abilities through this diagnosis, so it's gonna be You guys probably aren't gonna believe me, but it's tripping me out. Anyways, ETH is up 3.8% on the day, looking good. 4,021 and 57 cents. We got back above 4K. Very nice. I believe Tishu mentioned that earlier, or somebody, Tom Selleck's code mentioned it earlier. David said from X, what's the giveaway like? Okay, so in order to win, it's a daily close giveaway. We do it every single day, and at 7:55 p.m. EST, and I will sound off in the chat and let you know because it is on the dot. Or I'm sorry, 7:50 p.m. EST. You are allowed to guess what you think the price of Bitcoin's daily close is going to be on the Binance USDT chart. So this chart right here. And for example, let's say Tom Selleck's goat guesses 108.817, and you guess, David, you guess 109.546.91, and the price closes at 109.546.91, you would win $300. Now, if the price closed at 109.546.80, then it is Price is Right rules. Since you guessed over, your guess would be void. Tom Selleck's goat would win closest without going over, and he would just win bragging rights. If you nail the first 6 digits, not including the change, without going over, then you win $30. Maybe I think it's $20. I've been every time I raise it for some reason, but it's $20. So first 6 digits, you win equals, I don't even know what I'm doing. $20, and then all 8, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.78. That's better. This is the $300 prize. And we do it every single day. It's a ton of fun. Literally all you have to do to participate is like the video and be active in the chat, and make sure you reply within your window to enter your guess. But yeah, it's every single day. A lot of fun. I think that's the gist of it. The only thing, I guess the only advice that I would give is sometimes YouTube filters out people's guesses because they think it's a phone number or something. So a lot of times people will put letters in between the numbers, and then it goes through no problem every time. So that's probably your best bet to make sure your guess is submitted. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Okay, where were we? Yeah, ETH looks really good here. I would like the recovery to continue. I want to see us get back into this little cushion zone in between 41.65 and 42.40. So we'll see if that happens. Volume looks really good. RSI looks great. We got a crossover the moving average, retested and confirmed as support. Green dot on our momentum wave, which is still continuing to the upside. Everything looks good. Sol is up 5.94% on the day. Ooh, Sol getting a nice recovery as well. We got a nice little midpoint bounce in between 184 and 200. We are above 200 right now, sitting at 203.92. Next stop, hopefully, 214. We'll see. Volume also looks really good on this move. RSI cooperating. Green dot on a momentum wave. Sol looks really good. Total 3 is up 2.16% on the day. I'm still bummed that we lost 1.07, but we didn't get anywhere near 1 trillion, so I'm happy about that. We got a little midpoint bounce. Can we get back above 107 and continue towards 116? I guess the really important level for me on this one is going to be getting above the purple trend line and getting back into this, at least into this range, in between the upper and lower purple lines. Gosh, this is a mess. Nothing really to report. Actually, there is something to report. This enormous confirmed green dot on Market Cipher, I think, is going to end up being a very, very big deal. It is on total 3, though. So again, I'm not sure how relevant that is. We had one back here. Let's actually backdate that. Let's see what that looks like. Last time we had one. Ooh, see? Last time we had one, we did this. And then back here, we did this. Interesting. Okay. I guess my only concern here is that this one kind of died off and went a little bit lower first. Let's pull a fractal really quick. I'm going to take this one because I like it better. And, ooh, that would put us right above the current all-time high. Very nice. I really like that. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that's going to happen? I think it's got potential. Excuse me for 1 second. Okay. I find it interesting that the recovery happened on DCA day. It almost never happens like that. And I think I mentioned it yesterday that it probably was going to recover beforehand just because on Friday everybody has money to buy the dip and there's usually no dip on Friday to buy. Then they wait until Sunday after all the Friday people probably dollar cost averaged on Friday or Saturday, and then Sunday they dump it so that way those people get mad and sell. But total 3 looks really good. Let's get back above 107. Giovanni said, JJ, you're gonna call it damn near perfect and make no trade. That's why I paused for a second. I opened a trade. That's what happened, man. That's exactly what happened. Jay Shear said, sup family. What's going on, Jay Shear? Dude, I've been cracking up all day. I don't know why. I started watching The Righteous Gemstones. It's a good show. It's funny, dude. It's funny stuff. What was I laughing about at work too? I didn't even remember, man. I was cracking up. Oh, I was telling my boss about this stupid video that I saw. These people that broke a water main on a job site, and they're like, "Is there a plumber?" I was like, "That's the first question you ask as soon as a water main breaks." Like when somebody gets hurt or something on a plane, they're like, "Is there a doctor?" You break a water main on a job site, suddenly you're like, "Is there a plumber?" Like one's gonna come out of the woodwork. Cheers, guys. Happy Friday. Oh, it feels good to feel less bad. That's exciting stuff. ADA is up 3.61% on the day, currently trading at 79.13. Let's see if we can get above 80. I'm liking a little W here. Lower time frame W. Looks good. Volume kind of cooperates with that as well. RSI looks really nice. We do have a manipulation yellow dot on Market Cipher and a green dot on the momentum wave, which is good. SNEK is up 4.95%. Nice bounce off of 35,161. Beautiful wick too, indicative of buying pressure. Ray holding on a thread. Let's go check it out. Ray. There she is. I mean, 16% is pretty significant. That ain't no thread. You're good. A thread would be that 1884. That 3624 looks good. Volume really picked up at that point too. Look at that. You have not had volume like that at all this entire time. That is the thickest, most consistent volume. Like you got little itty bitty spikes. This is like consistent, thick spike. Nice girthy, veiny spike of volume. And it was incredibly oversold right there as well. So still got that going for you. Liking the green candles. It's looking good so far. More buyers than sellers. All right. XRP is up 1.56% on the day, currently trading at 278.62. Two little fake outs below that upper trend line. I suppose the next stop is going to be to get back above the purple. That pulse player 279 super chat. Thank you very much, that pulse player. Is that a super chat or a super sticker? I don't know, it's different terms and everything. There's like, what else is there? I think it's a super sticker that I'm thinking of. There's some weird ones. Oh, I can look at them right here. There's super stickers, super chat, membership gifting. I thought that there was a super thanks too. Maybe that's just on regular uploads. They got some funky things on YouTube, man. They gotta fix their system. Some of it's just weird. Thank you, that Pulse Player. Cheers. As you said, I think if I was a girl, like you think, I'd like thick and girthy. At least you're self-aware, man. I don't really know what I would like. Okay. Yeah, with XRP, let's see it get back above the upper purple, which was the lower purple previously, around 294, and then see if we can tackle $3. HBAR is up 3.34% on the day. We seem to have gotten a bounce around 20 and a half. No, 2075 actually. 22 is going to be a struggle, I think. Now there is actually bullish div, so that's good. Problem with the bullish div is that it only signals that temporary bounce while the RSI is going to continue up and the price continues down. So it's not the right kind of divergence that we want. But it is a temporary pump, which is nice, which I think we're seeing play out right now. We got a green dot, momentum wave point to the upside, yellow manipulation wave. Not too much going on. Let's see if we can get above 22. SWE. Oh man, come on. SWE potentially playing out the move that I've been waiting for forever. It still has not quite touched the purple trend line. I would love for it to not have to, and for it to just do the thing that I wanted to do. But if it has to, I'm gonna, I suppose, probably scoot the line a little bit more and see if we can get that touch and watch this pattern play out again for the third time, because it's played out twice like clockwork. So 325 is going to be the next stop. Volume looks good, RSI looks good. We got that divergence. Technically, maybe it's pushy, maybe not. Maybe there's no divergence on this one. Green dot on the momentum wave, yellow dot on market cipher. Let's break through 325. Ondo's up 2.59% on the day, currently trading at 89.53. 90 is going to be the next point to get above for Ondo. Ondo's got a little XRP thing going on here where it has these trend lines from the triangle that it's kind of doing stuff with, kind of, sort of, not really. But I mean, we have definitely gotten like a little W reaction off of that. So let's see if we get above 90 this time. NQES said, you think it's a great time to add alts to spot positions? It depends on your risk tolerance, honestly. So I guess let me go for, should I go for ETH or SOL? SOL right now is down from its local high 20%, which is about half of 40. If Bitcoin is doing a bull market 40% pullback, then it's, or not 40, I'm sorry, not 40, 20% pullback, then it's still got quite a ways to go. I'm going to assume that alts would result in a 40% pullback. So and this is worse, this is me describing the worst case scenario. I'm not saying this is going to happen. I'm saying this happened in the past, and it's possible for it to happen again. If you are fully prepared for, let's say, Solana to go down another $50, and you can handle that, like, financially and mentally, because not everybody can, then absolutely. If you are not okay with that, then probably not a good idea to add. But you gotta take into consideration the worst case scenario every single time, and the best case. In my opinion, the reward far outweighs the risk probably 9 times out of 10, because I still believe that we're like 90% below what we're going to reach in the long term. So there's way more upside than downside. Downside, you can't go past 0. So, downside risk is only to 0. Upside risk is basically infinity. So I don't know. I'm an optimist when it comes to crypto. Arrow's up 7.43% on the day. Got a nice bounce off of 96.2. Got back above $1. and $1.04. We're sitting at $1.05 right now. Let's see if $1.10 is in the cards. We might see resistance here at the 50 point on the RSI. We did get a confirmed green dot on Market Cipher and Aerodrome, which is interesting. We also got a green dot on our momentum wave, pointing to the upside, which is playing out as we speak. It actually looks really good. Now, next question is, interesting. Is that exactly what played out right here? No, it is not. We actually didn't even touch that. Wow. I wonder if it's going to. Or if it's doing a curve, like a banana curve. Or a hockey stick. I don't know. 110, next in play here. I would like volume to pick up a little bit better. Giovanni said, wait, the market can go up. Tishu said, a good risk to reward is waiting for those 50% alt pullbacks. The issue is being patient for it to happen and actually pulling the trigger if it does. Exactly, dude. People wait and then it happens and they're like, ooh, it doesn't look good. I'm not buying that. It doesn't look good. And I've looked back, dude. If you look back at every single pullback, it never looks good. Look at Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin right. Move that. Right here. Let's look at the couple of pullbacks. Hit a new all-time high, pull back. This does not look good at all. New high, pullback. This does not look good at all. Everyone here thought it was over. That's it. Bull market's over. Have fun. Double top. New high, pullback. Doesn't look good. And I thought that same thing. You could probably track my my live streams and go and look. Whenever we were at the pico bottom, I was probably like, everything looks like crap. Like a little mopey little baby. And then it just immediately went right back up. New high. Doesn't look good. New high. Doesn't look good. Every single time. Every single time. And those weren't even 50% pullbacks. Those are like pullbacks for ants. We've been genuinely like spoiled with Bitcoin not having these violent, angry, murderous rampage pullbacks. They've been very chill, very tame. And we still freak out and cry and whine like little babies. X is like a complete crap show of people freaking out over the price of Bitcoin, which is kind of hilarious. My favorite so far are the pictures. Zach said the like has been smashed. Thank you very much, Mr. Zach. Pinlink is up 8.25% on the day. Got a nice wick below 39.93, which it has done before. Honestly, at this point, if it doesn't do this, I'm going to be disappointed. This is what I'm solely relying on now. I want this exact same thing to play out. Because why not? You know, we're here. Why not? And if it doesn't, then I'm gonna start calling it a scam. Sorry. But so far it is recovering, which is lovely. Let's see if it maintains that recovery. 48, 14, 50 should be next in play. We got our bullish cross over the moving average on the RSI and a green dot, confirmed green dot on Market Cipher. Look at that. Renders up 2.9% on the day, struggling to get above 350. Nice wick, showing some selling pressure. See if we can break above 350 and continue towards 374. We got a bullish cross over the moving average on the RSI, confirmed green dot on Market Cipher. Look at that. This is a huge deal when this happens because it does not happen a lot. Allegedly, that means number go up. We will see. Obviously, only time will tell. We also got a green dot on our momentum wave, pointing to the upside. Everything is set up. We got a green dot on our momentum wave on Stellar, up 3.08% on the day, currently trading at 36.13, right below 36.51. Let's see if we can get a break above that. We got a bullish cross over the moving average on the RSI as well, after a lovely looking inverse head and shoulders played out. Very nice. Yeah, next up, 36.51. Polkadot's up 3.13% on the day, currently trading at 390 or 392.2. And it is kind of hovering in between the lines of the apex of the triangle. It did get support bounce at 378. So 401 is going to be my next target. Unconfirmed green dot in Market Cipher. Green dot on the momentum wave, point to the upside. See where she goes. Altcoin is up 5.89% on the day, currently trading at 58.28. A whole lot going on with Altcoin. Bullish cross over the moving average in the RSI, unconfirmed green dot on market cipher, green dot on the momentum wave. Volume actually looks good. I want to see it cross back above 61.94 though. That's gonna be a big one for me. Tom Selleck said ETFs have made pullbacks less extreme and sailor. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. MicroStrategy looks scary, or it did yesterday. We'll see what it looks like today. I haven't looked at it yet today. CAS is up 3.51% on the day. We got a midpoint to get above at 79.69. Nice. Currently sitting at 78. We held 76.29 relatively decently. Bullish cross over the moving average and the RSI, retested and confirmed as support. Let's see if we can get above this. I'm going to just call it 80 midpoint. Avalanche is up 1.22% on the day, currently trading at 28.99. Big fall from Grace. Broke below 32.50, broke below our midpoint at 31, and broke below 29.51. Found support at 27.33. We got to get above 29.51 to continue recovering. We did get a confirmed green dot on market cipher, green dot on our momentum wave, and a bullish cross over the moving average on the RSI. Chainlink is up 4.62% on the day, bounced off of 20. Let's see if we can get back above 21.67. Perhaps recoupled to the fractal. Interesting, maybe. Actually looks really quite decent with the fractal, the Chainlink fractal. That would suck if it pulled back all the way to like $10, but man, oh man, would I scoop some up if that happened. Woo. Doge is up 4.21% on the day. Man. So we got a break out of the triangle, a resistance at 30, and then a break all the way back down to 22. And we just got above our midpoint at 23. We're sitting at 23.23 right now. 24 should be next in line. Near's up 1.61%. Nice bounce off of 269, and Pengu's up 6.47%. Nice bounce just above 25. Bitcoin daily close contest coming up in less than 1 minute. Get your guesses ready, ladies and gentlemen. 30 seconds left on the clock until you can begin guessing. Bitcoin currently trading at 109.666.86. Nice. Transition to our game screen. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Listen to Drummer. Ladies and gentlemen, get your guesses in for the daily close contest. I appreciate you guys for being here. You got a 5-minute window. Anyone can enter. Only one will win. Opportunity for up to $300 in prizes. Delicious. All right. Anybody at all? Bitcoin 109.637.43. We got Tom Selleck scoped. Coming in with 109.650. My mom texted me earlier, like right before I got started, and she kept texting me. She's like, hello. And I went to go say, sorry, I'm streaming. And it auto-typed out, sorry, I'm stealing. I thought that would be funny to send anyways, but I didn't do it. I did not commit to the bit. But it would have been funny. J Shear 2.0 coming in with 109.596. Drummer, long time no see. How you doing, my friend? 109.171.69. Nice. All right. Bitcoin 109.637.42. T-Stew coming in with a guess. 109.546.17. Brandon Hilgen, also long time no see. How are you doing, my friend? 109,653.54. Tyler coming in. Tyler missed it yesterday. 109,669.69 on my 1 year anniversary as well. That's weird. Mr. Tyler was notably absent. Dang. I'm just saying. Brendan Hogan said, yo, 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 just work and family. Very nice. Cheers. Tom Selleck's coat said, change my to 109,620. I don't know if I will. Shall I? Yeah, I'll do it. But maybe I won't next time. Tom Selleck's coat 109,620. Tyler said, JJ, what were you saying? I'm saying you missed my 1 year streaming anniversary yesterday. You were not here. It's messed up, man. That's so messed up. I said something too. I was like, oh, Tyler's not here. Everyone in the chat had to comfort me. It was very depressing. Tom Selleck's coat said, guy went $3 above me, so appreciate it. Oh. Okay. I was not paying attention. Maybe I should pay attention when I'm trying to be malicious and stupid. Okay. Guys, you got 45 seconds remaining on the clock to get your guesses in for the daily close contest. Bitcoin currently trading at 109,659 and 98 cents. dyor coming in with 109,666. One of my favorite submissions. I can't spell. dyor 109,666. Very cool. I used to be able to crack my knuckles so good. I don't know what happened. Maybe I'm just too strong now. Giovanni Fontes said, see mine. I do not, Giovanni. You got 10 seconds, though. Hurry. Hurry. Oh, no. 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Time's up. I'm sorry, Giovanni. I do not see yours. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Oh, you threw it in Discord. No way. He freaking made it. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Giovanni coming in. With a 109,690.69. Very nice. All right, let's get these bad boys up on the board. Getting a little pumpy here with the Bitcoin. 109,690.69 for Giovanni Fontes. That one might take it. A little last minute sneaky peeky. Oh, maybe not. Mr. Tyler, 109,669.69. Very nice. And then dyor 109,666. And then Brandon Hilgen. 109,653.54. And then 109,620 from a Mr. Tom Selleck's coat. And then J Shear 2.0 with a 109,596. And then a 109,546.17 with Tishu. And then 109,171.69 from Dremmer. Wow. 109,171.69 from Dremmer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for participating. Where's Dremmers? 109,171. Holy cow. Goodness. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Hilgen currently in the lead. Bitcoin 109,663 and 76 cents. What the hell was that? We got 2 minutes and 34 seconds remaining on the clock. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Tyler said, sorry, I was hanging wood, and when I was done, I was so late. Drummer said, almighty Discord. All right, Tyler said, damn, I had that in the bag. Now it's questionable. Ooh, small gap. Small gap, Tyler. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for participating. Let's see where we end up today on this lovely Friday. Anyone got any crazy plans for the weekend? Let me hear the plans, man. Let me hear the plans. Dude, I think I'm gonna make hot dogs for dinner. Oh, look at that, dude. Bitcoin 109,687 and 69 cents. Nice. You guys got 1 minute and 31 seconds remaining on the clock. Tyler Yetzer is currently in the lead with Giovanni Fontes closing in very, very quickly. And there it is. Now he's back in the middle with a nice sizable gap on either end. Oh, big dump heading towards DGenair and possibly Brennan Hilgen once more. 109,670 and 58 cents. Cash Joke said, heading into Boston tomorrow. A little day trip. Very nice. Brennan Hilgen now back in the lead. 109,663 and 80 cents. Brennan's submission. Oh my gosh. Tom Selleck suddenly takes it with 58 seconds remaining on the clock. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We got a big dumperoonie here. Mr. Tom Selleck, is he going to squeak by with a win and a flat line? What's it going to be? Oh my gosh, it's closing down even further. 109,643 and 46 cents. Mr. Tom Selleck, 109,620 even. 37 seconds left. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this just got interesting. 109,643 and 45 cents. 28 seconds left. Dual dogs. What about dual dogs? Is eggplant a hot dog dressing? I'm curious. 15 seconds left. 109,643 and 45 cents. Tom Selleck still holding a lead. The underdog out of nowhere, or the undergoat, if you will. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of our daily close contest, Mr. Tom Selleck. Congratulations. Bitcoin daily close price 109,643.46. 109,643.46. I repeat, the daily close price of Bitcoin 109,643.46. 109,643.46. Congratulations, Tom Selleck, on your victory. Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas in the chat. Whoa, big dumperoonie, which would have put J-Shear 2.0 in the lead. Very interesting. Last second change? I think not. I believe, did Tom Selleck update his price? Was that him? I think it was. Congratulations, my friend. With a guess of 109,620 even. Very cool. Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas in the chat. The chat requires banana spam. Very cool. Congratulations, my friend. All right, let's go up to the 4-hour time frame. Very cool. Make it designated Ashley dog. Dude, Twisted Ashley is still one of my favorite jokes of all time. And I don't know if I could ever retell it. I need to find the clip, man. I need to find that clip. It was from the 8-hour stream, wasn't it? Or the 12-hour? I don't remember. Dude, that's so funny. That's so funny. I don't know if I've sold any of his shirts. I'm gonna buy my own. I'm gonna buy one of those shirts for myself because that shit was so funny. Twisted Ashley. All right, ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas. Let me get some banana spam up in this bad boy. Congratulations, Tom Selleck. Let me add you to the winners Google Doc. So this month, the entire month of September, actually I did it in August too. Gosh, I've been a monster. August, I only missed one day for the daily close. And September, even though I got the vid, I've only missed one day, and that was the 21st for the daily close. Dang. Dang. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Can I get a drum roll, please? It was like 2 a.m. randomly. Was it 2 a.m.? Oh my gosh. What? It was really late, wasn't it? I remember that. All right, drum roll, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of today's daily close contest with a guess of 109,620 even and an actual Bitcoin daily close of 109,643 and 46 cents on September 26th, 2025. Mr. Tom Selleck's Goat's prize is corn on the cob with a lovely pat of butter on it. Congratulations, Tom Selleck's Goat, on your victory. Feel free to enjoy the corn on the cob. You can like knife the kernels off the cob if you want. If you were like 4 years old and you gotta eat it with a fork or whatever, you can eat it with your hands. You can get the little pokies, which are fun as well. They got themed ones, whatever. You can share it with your friends, family, peers, fellow competitors, your arch nemesis. You can share it with the goth kids that hang out under the bridge. Whatever you do, you are legally obligated to remove it from the premises. Congratulations once again on your victory. Tyler said, yeah, and you left at 7:49, like you couldn't top out 10 minutes. Dude, I don't even think I had anything prepared. I was effed up that day. You guys are lucky I've been streaming this whole time, to be completely honest. Oh man. Man, oh man. Tom Selleck's Goat said Lady in the Tramp style. Ew. With the corn? Are you guys going to share the corn via your cavernous gap? Oh, but in our mouths. I'm sorry, he said but, not in our mouths. The real Oak Tree said, bro, JJ. What's going on, Oak Tree? Tom Selleck's Goat. You guys are out of control. I'm not doing anything with butter anymore. Oak Tree said, just launched my token on SNEK Fund. What do you got, man? What do you got? Okay, where were we? Render's already up 3.12%, unless it hasn't traded at all since the close, which is entirely possible. Oh yeah, no, it hasn't. That's unfortunate. So it's not up 3.12%. There's just zero buys or sells. All right, I think I flew through Pengu and Near. Silver has been on an absolute tear. It is sitting at $46 right now. What do you guys think? I'm gonna actually do a poll. Let's see, start a poll. Do you think silver is going to continue to run to a new all-time high? I believe the current all-time high is like 53 or 54. All right. If I said Oak Tree trying to rug us, you'd be surprised. He's probably just trying to get some freaking volume, dude. I love Cardano, but I don't even think it's Cardano's fault. The people there, and it's not even us, dude. It's like we're active in the ecosystem. We're out there like trying to buy stuff and have fun. And then there's other people, man, that are just like, I'm not swapping my ADA for anything other than ADA. What? They're like the worst kind of person in the world. And then they're like, why is there no volume? Because you're not doing anything on the ecosystem. And they wonder why the price doesn't move. I can't stand those people, man. I want to bitch slap them. DXY 9818. We got a little recovery here. This little inverse head and shoulders actually became relevant, which is interesting. So we'll see if that rally continues. MicroStrategy got a little 2.78% bounce off of $300. Let's see if that was it. Um, I've lost hope for MicroStrategy to do anything meaningful, but maybe that's exactly when it's supposed to do something meaningful. This beautiful formation going to waste has me very incredibly butthurt. So I love Michael Saylor. I just think that strategy is a waste. NASDAQ up 0.37%, 24,498. Very cool. Nice big fat green candle. Very nice. And the S&P 500, nice recovery, 66.43. I will say we were long overdue for a pullback, at least on the S&P. It had been a minute. So Tom Selk-Scoped said silver got to catch up to gold. Charles' mom definitely went hard on the Tylenol. I don't think so. Charles is ridiculously smart. It's like scary. I would love to interview him, but I think he's too I think he knows that going on my channel would be the biggest like downgrade and the weirdest thing for somebody of his stature. So I have to try and build up to his level. Does that make sense? Maybe not necessarily his level, but I have to build up to enough recognition to where Charles is like, yeah, I'll go do an interview on this random YouTube channel. So I gotta, my main goal right now is the guys from SNEK, Goofy and Ramy. I think that'd be sick. Oak Tree said Toon K is a Cardano meme coin and brand universe built on comic book storytelling and community energy, led by a raccoon mascot and a cast of chaotic heroes and villains. Holders don't just buy a token, they join the story. Cool. So is it done through like Discord and stuff? Drummer said, I think NQ heading down at market open. What the heck is NQ? NyQuil? Tom Selk-Scott said autists are often very smart and also socially awkward. Charles isn't socially awkward though. Have you seen the guy talk? I would actually I think what you're describing is a savant, which I do believe is still a form of autism. And I would probably I would put money on it that Vitalik is some sort of savant. He is like Rain Man smart. It's frightening. Charles is a talker. Oak Tree said, yes, I have Discord and X at ToonK Coin. Okay, I'll check it out. All right, let's see. We got some news articles to go through. Bitcoin getting a little bit red after the close. Congratulations, Tom Selleck-Scope. Once again on your victory. Enjoy your corn on the cob with your pat of butter. Just in, President Trump says interest rates are still too high due to Fed Chair Jerome Powell's incompetence. What do you know? My favorite word when it comes to describing anybody that collects a government check. Watcher Guru. Justin, $22 billion worth of Bitcoin and Ethereum options expired today. That was 12 hours ago. The expiration has happened. Tyler said pin link. Yes. Tom Selleck-Scope said Charles loves whores. Is that true? I actually don't know if that's true. I think he has enough money to where he doesn't have to worry about that. But I will say, I do find it odd that he doesn't have a girlfriend. However, and this is not to point out anyone specific, but if you guys have seen the images on the internet, you know what I'm talking about. Every woman I have seen Charles with, like, chatting it up, not like outside of like oh, will you take a picture with me? Like a stupid selfie. Outside of a selfie, but like someone just like capturing a picture of him talking to some random chick, like risen up some chick at a bar. The chick always looks his age or age appropriate. She does not look like he picked her up from middle school. Do you know who else I'm referencing? I'm not going to say anyone's name. I've said it before. I'm not going to today though. But Charles looks like he is attracted to women around his age, which is good. Other people look like they are attracted to children, which is alarming. That is incredibly alarming, especially if you are investing in something that that person is in charge of. Imagine if that comes out. That's going to be a big one. If. Okay. Kraken Crypto Exchange raises $500 million at a $15 billion valuation. Very cool. I believe they have like some secret investor or something. Eric Trump believes Bitcoin will surpass $1 million. I like that we get a different headline of somebody else saying this every single day. President Trump announces a 25% tariff on imported heavy trucks. Interesting. President Trump announces a 100% tariff on pharmaceutical products unless a company is building their pharmaceutical manufacturing plant in America. Interesting. President Trump announces a 50% tariff on all kitchen cabinets, bathroom vanities, and associated products. There will also be a 30% tariff on upholstered furniture. New homes and renovations just became even more expensive. President Trump, over the last 60 minutes, announces 100% tariff on pharmaceuticals, 50% on kitchen cabinets, 50% on bathroom vanities and associated products, 30% on upholstered furniture, 25% on heavy trucks. Says he would cut interest rates down to 2%. Is the trade war back? Okay. Can we get a trade deal with China? What's up with that? I thought they signed the TikTok thing already. Breaking, President Trump is considering requiring chip companies to manufacture the same number of semiconductors in the U.S. as their customers import from overseas producers. Failure to maintain a 1-to-1 ratio would result in new tariffs. That sounds like so much difficulty. That's too much. Too much to keep track of at this point. I don't know. It's starting to bug me. It's getting a little old. Technology firms are borrowing money at a rapid pace. Tech companies have raised $157 billion in the U.S. public bond markets year to date, the highest year to date total since 2020. This is up $65 billion, or 70% from 2024, and $90 billion, or 134% more than in 2023. Oracle led the rush with almost $26 billion of publicly traded debt sold. Meanwhile, investment-grade corporate bond spreads have fallen to 74 basis points, near their lowest 27 years, and investment appetite remains strong. AI is revolutionizing capital markets. Very cool. Tylenol maker Kenvue has now lost 1/3 of its value in 2 months. That's minus $15 billion market cap. Dang. Tyler said, that's surprising being an ADA guy. Tyler said, there you go, JJ, higher house costs. I know, right? Jay Shear 2.0 said, Charles looks wholesome. LOL. Tom Select Scout said, Trump taking a dump and looked at the vanity and thought, I should tariff that. He probably was like, this is beautiful. Where's it made? And then he saw the tag and it said made in China. And he's like, damn you. That's good. That was a good one. The Resolute desk is made in China. U.S. income inequality is surging at a concerning pace. I'm not going to read the details on this. We're aware. Pay gap is pretty bad, and it's getting worse, apparently. U.S. consumer spending rose 0.4% in August, despite core inflation holding at 2.9%. Tyler said, LMAO, Tom, just everything around him, huh? Then he went and sat on the couch. I should tariff. Yeah, he's like, this is upholstered? He's like, tariff that too. You know what they're going to do to get around the tariffs? They're going to sell stuff. Like, they're going to figure out what the parameters of, like, a bathroom vanity is. And they're going to make something very, very slightly different. And then you can, like, buy the attachments separate to make it into a vanity. But you're just going to have to, like, know that without actually it being advertised. So that way you don't have to pay the tariff. Because you're getting, like, a desk with a mirror. You know. Something stupid like that. Like a non-traditional bathroom desk. Crypto Quaint says Ethereum's latest drop triggered one of the biggest open interest resets since 2024, clearing excess leverage from the market. There you go, guys. The runway is clear and ready. Stats, Ethereum tops DEX activity with 9.3 billion in 24-hour volume, followed by Solana at 6 billion and Binance Smart Chain at 5.2 billion. Aster led perp dexes with 35.9 billion in 24-hour trading volume. That's a lot of volume. Kraken is reportedly in talks with a strategic investor at a $20 billion valuation per Bloomberg. Over $346 million was liquidated in the past 24 hours, including $200 million from longs and $146 million from shorts. This is one of my favorites right here. Alex Mason posted, Bitcoin bull run pattern. 2011, duration 9 months, bear trap, month 6. 2013, duration 9 month, bear trap, month 5. 2017, duration 9 month, bear trap, month 6. 2021, duration 9 months, bear trap, month 6. 2025, we're in month 6 right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the bear trap. Then we got Crypto Gems. Buy altcoins big time now. Hold strong for 4 months. Retire and enjoy. Others' dominance in 2017 exploded after a little swoopty dump. Others' dominance in 2025 got a little swoopty dump and is ready to explode. We will see. Bitcoin 109, 639 and 47 cents. Looking like it might want to go up. That'll be interesting to see if we get a green weekend here. Congratulations once again, Tom Selleck-Scout, on your victory. Enjoy your corn on the cob with your pat of butter. Portfolio update. The 1K to 10K Grok portfolio is down $82. And let's see. Solana, ADA, and Proppy are still in the green. Sol's up 22. ADA's up 2, and Proppy is up 2. Doge, Render, Near, Ondo, Shib, Fetch, and Aptos are all down. And dragging the price down, or the portfolio down as well. Memecoin portfolio down $17. Not bad, actually. WIF is the only asset in the green, up $26. Doge is down $3. Pepe is down $4. SNEK is down, what is that, $34? And GigaChat is down $104. And then the narrative portfolio, my favorite and the most stable. I would still stand by that. This is actually still in profit, $22. This portfolio is made up of 1 meme coin, 1 artificial intelligence coin, 1 real world asset coin, 1 decentralized physical infrastructure coin, and 1 gaming coin. And it is absolutely killing it. Currently, there are only 2 assets that are in the negative. VeChain is down $19 and Fetch is down $1. Mana's up 3, Tao's up 3, and Pepe's up 33. Looking good. And then last but not least, the perfect entry portfolio. Initial investment, $1,000. We completed this portfolio the other day when the dip started, adding Avalanche. We are still in profit, $40. We have 4 assets that are in the red. Render is down $16. Avalanche is down 16. Graph is down 10. And Pith is down 4. Ondo's up 8 cents. ETH is up $3. Swee's up 4. Sol is up 13. Crow is up 22. And Chainlink is up 39. Looking good. I'm excited to see how well this one performs overall. All right, let's see. Bitcoin 109, 658 and 20 cents. Let's see. Taylor said pin link. Top Selleck-Scout said, I like how whenever you mention the corn, don't forget to mention the pat of butter. I mean, it's very prominent. You can't not mention the pat of butter. There's a lot of freaking butter. Who wants unbuttered popcorn? You know what I mean? I mean, I guess technically, can you see? No, there's a little, maybe some like, what is that called? Is it called ocean salt? I forget what it's called. Sea salt, that's what it's called. Maybe some sea salt, but you can't really tell if there's butter on it besides the pad. I guess right below it, there's like some jizz around it. Some butter jizz. So maybe if you spread the butter, then you'd be able to see it. But a pat of butter sounds a lot better than butter jizz, so what do you want from me? Saving it for special occasion, Tyler. Oh, the chicken pot pie. Yeah, I just haven't photoshopped it yet. I've had the vid, man. Give me a break. You guys are genuinely lucky I'm still streaming. My boss is lucky I've been going to work. I could have just not worked. I still feel like crap. I'm almost there. It sucks so bad too because I'm like teetering on the edge of like feeling complete again. But it's just, I'm still not there yet. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Pinlink. Pinlink is down 1.96 since the close. I did pull a fractal, literally, of this exact same move back here, because we are at that point, the exact same point as well. So if it's going to play out the exact same way, then this is going to be the result. So far so good. See how far it goes. Let's go see if they got any news on Pinlink. Okay. John316 said, "Are we bullish, JJ? Blessings? What's going on, John?" Tom South Scott said, "Ocean salt." Thinking about having some ocean food for dinner. You've never gone to an ocean food restaurant? That's pretty good. John said, "Smash the like button." Listen to John. He knows what he's talking about. Hashlink is officially live. There you go, Tyler. For the first time, users can access industrial Bitcoin hash rate directly on chain. Pay in USDC today. Receive native Bitcoin at term end, often at an effective cost below market price. Simple, automated, native. Start stacking smarter with real infrastructure. So it sounds like you're basically just gambling that Bitcoin is going to, or at least mining is going to be lucrative. I do like that they got listed on KuCoin. I think that's a big deal. Very nice. And their logo is nice and sleek. I wish they'd make it a little bit bigger. It looks like a little butthole. Tishu said, "Still not extreme fear." Okay, Tishu, here's my issue with this fear and greed. It's not extreme fear, you're right. It's just a regular fear. But we're talking about this and looking at it the same as we did last bull market, but they're not measuring it the same as they did last bull market. 15% is a very large portion that they've literally just stopped. They've currently paused 15% of the fear and greed index. So as far as I'm concerned, that completely throws this out the window. It is no longer reliable. 15% of the data that we used to go off of is just in the trash can. Like, what's up with that? So that's why I prefer the CoinMarketCap one, which is, it's not that different, but they have dark mode, so I don't have to worry about my freaking vision disappearing. Oh, why didn't you guys tell me I still have the freaking game page up this whole time? Let me press Tom Selleck's Code's button. Yay! There you go. My bad. All right. My bad. Yeah, dude, that drives me crazy that I discovered that probably like 3-4 months after using that every day on stream. I like scrolled down and I was like, what the heck is this? And it says currently paused. I'm like, oh, so because the money's not flying off the shelf with the bull market, they're just not measuring the entire thing. Like, how is that accurate data compared to what we used to get? They're like, oh, well, 15% of it's just completely absent now. Like, did they fill the gap with something else? What? It doesn't make any sense, man. There's no excuse for that. Unless they came out and they like tried to schmooze and make up some BS like, oh, we're not going to do this anymore because it's unreliable or whatever. But then in that case, where's the proprietary purpose of even looking at that one compared to CoinMarketCap? Let's see. Yeah, see, this one's proprietary tool as well. How is it calculated? Price, momentum, volatility, derivatives market, market composition, and CoinMarketCap proprietary data. Social trend network, user engagement metrics, capture market sentiment, retail interest, and emerging trends. See? Even CoinMarketCap is out here measuring the users. 32 on CoinMarketCap. And alt season, I love that alt season was just like at 100 and alts just got wrecked because like 4 of these random flavor of the week coins popped up out of nowhere. Which I would like to point out, there's no way this is at, there's got to be some kind of parameter because there's meme coins that are up 7, 8, 9,000% every single day, and they're never in here. So if we're counting like Solana meme coins, we've definitely just been in perpetual alt season, but that's not the case. So I don't know. Take it whatever way you want. Oopsie. Okay. We got Google Trends from Tishu. Thank you, Tishu. Crypto Top. That's too funny, man. That is too funny. Worldwide past 5 years? Nigeria. Okay. I mean, that's pretty funny. What if I search like crypto peak? Crypto, let's bear market. Hey, look at that, huh? Just cherry pick the data. Is the bull market over? This is like when your parents discovered Google. Like before Google could like comprehend full sentences, your mom would search like, what is the best way for me to cook corn on the cob if I have family coming over for Thanksgiving and I don't have that much time to make it? And Google's like, and then your mom's like, can you help me? I can't figure this stupid thing out. You're like, stop giving it like an entire life story. Just look up how to cook corn. That's funny. Yeah, look, there's nobody's search is the bull market over in the past 5 years. I'm calling BS. All right. Yeah, congrats, Tom. Waterfly, welcome. Cheers. Happy Friday, my friend. I'm still sick, but I'm slowly but surely getting over it. I will say my head is actively pounding right now, which sucks. So I am unfortunately probably going to call it. Hey, we've been going for 69 minutes. Hey, very cool. Make sure you guys smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for being here. I think we're all set for everything, right? We went through everywhere. I think the liquidation heat map's probably going to look the same. Yep. All right, folks. Congratulations once again, Tom, on your victory. Enjoy your corn in the cob with a pat of butter. As always, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. Don't forget to smash the like button on your way out. Waterfly said that's okay. I've been sick in head for 9 years. I got the vid. It's like razor blades, not in like my throat, but like in the back or roof of my mouth, throat area. It's messed up. And then there was like a whole, it's all from here up. Like it's all in the head, dude. It was like the sinuses, my eyes, behind my eyes, my brain was melting. The vertigo was awful, dude. Oh yeah, I wanted to describe to you guys my stupid symptoms. I've had like superhuman smell. Like I can smell everything. I can taste everything. I can hear everything. I was listening to music the past couple of days on my way to and from work, and I feel like I can hear the music in slow-mo, but it's playing at full speed. But I feel like I can hear everything. It's freaking me out. And I don't know if it's because like I'm so congested that everything's like insulated and I'm just like hearing less of the song or something. I don't know. Something's going on. It's tripping me out. But anyways, no, it's not. It's neither of those. It's neither of those. Waterfly. Jesus. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna call it. I appreciate you guys. As always, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Happy Friday. Happy DCA day. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Smash the like button on your way out. And good night. Enjoy your weekend.